So let us split this DFT x of k into even and odd number sequence as x of 0, x of 2, x of 4 up to x of n minus 2. So these samples represents the even samples of x of n, and odd samples are represented as x of 1, x of 3, x of 5 up to x of n minus 1. So now based on the even and odd, we are going to segregate the entire equation as n is equal to 0 to n minus 2, that is only the even samples x of n into wn power of kn, and for the odd samples summation n is equal to 1 to n minus 1 x of n wn power of kn. So let us substitute n is equal to 2r and n is equal to 2r plus 1 for the first and second summations, and let us simplify it. So if I am going to substitute n is equal to 2r, so for the first summation part n is equal to 0, so n is equal to 0 means r will be 0 and the upper limit becomes n by 2 minus 1, and x of n I am going to replace with x of 2r, and wn power of kn, n we are going to put it as 2r, so it is 2r k plus summation n is equal to 1. So in that put 2r plus 1 is equal to 0 and find out what is r. You will be getting the lower limit as r is equal to 0 and the upper limit as n by 2 minus 1, and inside that x of 2r plus 1 wn power of k into 2r plus 1. Okay, in the next step I am going to replace this wn power of 2 as wn by 2. So this already we have studied in the periodic property of Twiddle factor, that is wn power of 2 can be written as wn by 2. So using that I am just simplified wn power of 2rk as wn by 2 power of rk. Similarly in the second summation also we have replaced this wn power of 2kr as wn by 2 power of rk into wn power of k, and then we have segregated this, and this common wn power of k in the second summation we have taken it to the beginning as it is independent of r. So in the next step what I am going to do is I am going to write what is x of k. So x of k is nothing but g of k plus wn power of k into h of k. So here g of k and h of k represents n by 2 point DFT of even and odd number samples respectively. So the first summation, the even samples I am going to represent as g of k, and the odd samples DFT I am going to represent as h of k. So under this g of k and h of k, if you see, it is n by 2 point DFT of even number samples, and h of k represents the n by 2 point DFT of odd number samples. Okay, so this g of k and h of k seems to be periodic with period n by 2. So now I am going to name the equation 1 for x of k is equal to g of k plus wn power of k into h of k. And again using the equation 1 I am replacing this k with k plus n by 2. Why? Because it is going to be periodic and I need to find x of k for the entire DFT. So I am going to replace this k with k plus n by 2. So use equation 1, in that replace k with k plus n by 2. So x of k plus n by 2 is equal to g of k plus n by 2 plus wn power of k plus n by 2 into h of k plus n by 2. So again we will simplify here. Wn power of k plus n by 2 can be written as minus wn power of k. That is wn power of n by 2, the value will be minus 1. So in the next step it becomes x of k plus n by 2 is equal to g of k plus n by 2 minus wn power of k into h of k plus n by 2. So name it as equation 2. So in the next step what we are going to do is this x of k plus n by 2 is equal to g of k minus wn power of k into h of k. Why? Because g of k it is periodic with g of k plus n by 2, as well as h of k is also periodic with h of k plus n by 2. So name it as equation 3. So now using this equation 1 and 3 we are going to substitute different values of k starting from k is equal to 0 to n minus 1. Whereas here n is equal to 8, and since it is n by 2 point DFT, so the range of k will be 0 to n minus 1. So n becomes n by 2, that is 4. So the range of k will be 0, 1, 2, 3. So from equation 1 we are putting different values of k. K is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, and we are getting 4 different equations as listed here. Again in equation 3 we are going to substitute n as n by 2 and put k is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3. Again we will be getting another 4 equations starting from x of 4 to x of 7 as listed here. So using these 8 equations we are going to draw the first stage of decimation here. So how to draw the first stage of decimation is, so whatever the sample x of n you have, we are going to divide it as even number samples and odd number samples. So for that, if you take n by 2 point DFT, the output is g of k, which is g of 0, 1, 2 and 3. And similarly the odd number samples, if I take n by 2 point DFT, it is named as h of k, and it is from h of 0 to h of 3. Then in order to obtain x of k, the entire DFT values, just now we have the equation as x of 0 is equal to g of 0 plus w8 power of 0 into h of 0. So we have to combine h of 0 plus g of 0 plus h of 0 into w8 power of 0. So this is what I have combined, and my output is x of 0 here. And similarly for x of 1, it is g of 1 plus h of 1 into w8 power of 1. So based on these 8 equations, we have drawn the structure here. This is named as first stage of decimation. So let us go with the next step. So the next step is nothing but the second stage of decimation. So in the second stage of decimation, again this g of k and h of k, I am going to split it as two numbers as follows. That is g of k, I can segregate as a of k and b of k, where a of k and b of k are n by 4 point DFT of the sequence a of n, and b of k is n by 4 point DFT of b of n, which is the remaining even samples. So in the same way, h of k can be segregated as c of k and d of k, and both c and d represents n by 4 point DFT of the odd number samples, for example x of 1 and x of 5, and d of n samples are x of 3 and x of 7. So as we calculated in the first stage, we can write g of k as a of k plus wn by 2 power of k into b of k. So again this wn by 2 can be written as wn power of 2k into b of k. And in the second stage of decimation, the points are n by 4 point DFT. So it is 8 by 4, it is 2. So it is a 2 point DFT here. And the range of k will be 0 and 1. So let us substitute this k is equal to 0 and 1 in the above equation. We will get g of 0 equation and g of 1. And as you know, this g of k is periodic with period n by 4. So you can write the equation for g of k plus n by 4 as a of k minus wn by 2 power of k b of k. So again here we substitute the n by 4 point DFT, 8 by 4 it is 2, and k is equal to 0 and 1. So I will be getting another 2 equation, g of 2 and g of 3. In the same way we can do it for h of k also, and this diagram represents the second stage of decimation. So for the second stage of decimation, the samples are for h of k I have drawn x of 1 and x of 5, and we are going to find n by 4 point DFT. So the output is c of k, and for x of 3 and x of 7, if I am going to take 4 point DFT, the output is d of k. So if I am going to combine this g of k and h of k as per the equations, we will be getting h of 0, h of 1, h of 2 and h of 3. The same way you can do it for the g of k also. So finally this computation of 2 point DFT involves x of k is equal to summation 0 to n minus 1 x of n wn power of kn, and if you substitute as 8 point DFT, k is equal to 0 and 1. So this final basic butterfly structure consists of two inputs a of 0 and a of 1, and the output is capital A of 0 and capital A of 1. So this represents the basic computation of 2 point DFT. And overall flow diagram, if I am going to draw, including the first and the second stage, and also it ends with the basic butterfly. with the two inputs A and B. So the overall structure, if you find, this will be, this flowchart represents the overall flow diagram of 8-point DFT using DIT FFT algorithm. So whereas if you observe this complete structure, the input seems to be in bit reversed order and the output is in the normal order. So bit reversed order in the sense the input is written as x of 0, 4, 2, 6, 1, 5, 3 and 7. Whereas the output, which will be in normal order starting from x of 0 to x of 7. And the intermediate outputs, you can name it as A of 0, A of 1, B of 0, B of 1, C of 0, C of 1, D of 0 and D of 1. And the next set of intermediate outputs are G of k and H of k. And the final output, as you know, it is X of k. So this represents the complete flow diagram for an 8-point DFT using DIT FFT algorithm. In the same way, you can derive it for the finding the 8-point IDFT using DIT FFT algorithm also. So this particular derivation, it will little bit there will be variation for the second, third and fourth structure. Okay. Okay, thanks for watching. Let us continue in the next class. Thank you.